you have a way about you. You have an essence. And your essence is beyond thought. Your essence is beyond who you believe you are. I'm Heather Grzych, and this is the Wisdom of the Body podcast. This podcast explores the idea of body intelligence as the real key to learning the knowledge of life, or what we call Ayurveda in the ancient language of Sanskrit. We do that by connecting with today's creative leaders and experts who will help you listen to your body, trust your gut, and live in deeper harmony with nature. Come join me as we unlock the golden door to clear, direct perception and become very deep listeners. You can find the Wisdom of the Body podcast on Apple, Spotify, and Stitcher. You can also follow us by joining my email at heathergrzych.com or on Instagram at heathergrzych. I know you're going to love this podcast, so take a second right now to subscribe. And for a moment here, just feel your body. Feel the physical sensation of your body. So you have this physical sensation of having a body and all of its structures and all of its movements and all of its pulsations. And there are a bunch of things that you do with your body and a bunch of things that are done with your body. So there are a bunch of things that you do that you may do consciously. And then there are a bunch of things that are done to your body. And some of those may be subconscious things that are going on inside you. Just kind of sit with all that for a moment. That idea that there's a bunch of stuff going on that we don't have any control over and that we don't do, but somehow it is done. And that's really cool. And I want you to travel back. So feeling your body, begin to travel back in time. Travel back to when you were a baby. This very fresh little being that came into the planet. And even before that, when you were in your mother's womb, and even before that, from when you were a sperm and an ovum, and all of this physical material I just mentioned, there was also a you, a soul, somewhere, we don't know, but somewhere outside of time and space, waiting for this perfect moment to come here to Earth, waiting for this perfect moment. And we don't know, maybe you know why it happened, or maybe you don't know why it happened. But nevertheless, it happened, and you're here, and you went through all the stages of growing from when your soul entered those cells. And your soul entered the cells and began to fill the cells and stay with the cells. And the world started moving through the cells, and it kept going. Your soul is still in there. And you went through all the experiences of your life. You went through childhood, learning to speak, learning to walk, learning to listen, take in all the sounds, feelings, sensations through the senses, learning to have action, make actions yourself. And through childhood, through puberty, through becoming a woman, through growing up, going to school, maybe leaving home, going to college, all the different experiences that you've had in your adult life, working, relationships, career, passions, joys, growth, loss, all of these experiences that you've been through in your life so far, and that you've done it in a very specific way that only you could do, with the energy that you have. Because when that egg and that sperm came together, there was only one of you with that exact match. There was no one else with that exact match. There may be people that look like your doppelganger in the world. There may have been people that have a similar energy to you in the world, but there is no one exactly like you that has the exact makeup that you have. And whether we want to call that your prakruti, which is the Sanskrit term for your nature, it has a way, you have a way about you. You have an essence. And your essence is beyond thought. Your essence is beyond who you believe you are. Your essence is beyond your conditioning. Your essence is beyond every achievement you've ever made. Your essence is beyond every unfortunate thing that has ever happened to you in your life. Your essence is beyond the grades. Your essence is beyond plans and goals. Your essence is felt. Your essence is difficult to think about. Your essence is felt. And so when that egg and that sperm came together, created you and formed your ego, and your soul inhabited, and you began to sense things in the world through your organs of sensing, and you began to take action in the world through your organs of action, and you began to shift in and out of different states in response to your environment and your programming. And all of that has led to who you are now. All of that has led to who you are now. And it's pretty amazing. So just feel this body, feel this existence, feel where you are now, right now, with an understanding of the things that have shaped you in your life. And as we develop this inside out way of living, we know that the inside out is important. We also know that the outside in is important. We're focusing right now on the inside out. We're focusing right now on the inside out. And to understand yourself, to be able to take the best actions for yourself and have the clearest perception of what's happening in this moment through your senses in any given moment. This is where you are. What you feel right now is who you are. What you feel right now is what you are. What you feel. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing that we're all here. It's pretty amazing that we all have these bodies. So go ahead and feel your body and actually take your hands and just feel. And if you want, you can, keep your eyes closed so you really feel your body. Just squeeze your arms, feel your legs, touch different parts of your body. So you touch your belly, touch your chest, your bones, feel your muscles. Just, maybe feel your hair. Just feel what it all feels like with your hands. Using your hands to just feel different parts of you. Maybe feel your skin. Just rub your fingers lightly on your skin, somewhere on your face or on your hands or on your arms. And just start to feel these qualities. Remember, we're dealing with qualities. So what are some of the qualities that you feel? Do you feel temperature? Do you feel texture? What do you feel as you touch your body? And as you've touched other bodies, maybe you start to notice different qualities as you compare what you feel in your body to what you feel in other bodies, right? But what does this feel like when you touch your hair? What does this feel like when you touch your left tricep? What does this feel like when you touch your belly? What does it feel like when you feel your hip bones or your calf muscles? What does that feel like? What does it feel like if you put your hand just a half an inch away from your body? Do you feel heat radiate from that? So feel some different parts of you, your physical manifestation that is uniquely you, which is a combination of what happened when the egg and the sperm came together and how the environment and the choices have affected your base nature. This is where we are. So go ahead and take a couple of breaths here in this body. I want to thank you for listening to this show. It brings me great pleasure to provide this content to you. I also want to let you know that I'll be making some very amazing announcements soon. And if you're not already on my email list, then I encourage you to go over to my website and subscribe to my email list so that I can keep you informed about these announcements that are going to be coming up very soon. So my website is heathergrzych.com. That's Heather, GRZYCH.com. And I look forward to getting these important announcements to you very soon and connecting. Thank you for tuning in and dropping in with us today. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I really want to hear your feedback. To learn more about my work, visit heathergrzych.com. That's Heather, GRZYCH.com. And meet me here next time on The Wisdom of the Body.